it's unfortunate that it ended the way that it did. And yes, I think that there probably will be a lot more interest in the rematch after they saw, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So the rematch is very interesting.
Ciryl Gane fought tonight like we expected him to fight against John Jones. He defended takedowns. He was landing his strikes. And Tom Aspinall got his off too. Tom Aspinall was landing. Tom Aspinall actually seemed happy, smiling, to be in there with someone that was extending him and pushing him to a place that he really hadn't been. That was going to be the toughest fight of Tom Aspinall's career. And I can say that very confidently because I saw him with his face, nose all bloody, from a jab of Ciryl Gane, who landed it multiple times over the course of that first round. I saw Tom Aspinall land some nasty stuff too. I saw Tom Aspinall throw a high kick. I've never seen him throw a high kick, and it's partly because he's never had to throw a high kick. There are layers to these guys' games that we have to find only when they're fighting someone that not only deserves to be in there with them, but can extend them to a point where they have to use all of their weapons. Tonight, Tom was kicking more. He was trying to wrestle more. He was doing so many things differently because he had to. Unfortunately, Ciryl Gane seemed prepared for all of that, and he was fighting better than we have seen him fight in a long time.
I think we started very well. I think he started very well, but I think I started very well because everybody knows his strategy every time he started very hard and surprise his opponent. I think we did very well. We defending a takedown. I touched him. We saw some blood on his nose. It was a really great first round, and that's why, maybe also I was a little bit disappointed, a little bit sad about this issue. But this is a sport. I was at first angry because I don't want him. I don't want from him to stop the fight. After I was disappointed, sad, and after that, apologetic exactly for the people.
So, Ciryl, how did you feel about the eye poke? How do you feel when your hands and your fingers touching his face? Did you feel something specific? Ciryl responded, no, I didn't feel anything specific. I didn't do it on purpose. And I know what it is to have an eye poke because when I fought Derek Lewis, I got an eye poke and I was seeing two Derek Lewis for a full round. So I know how it is. And
one round during that is what the debut of the round, and the rest of the round I saw the two Derek Lewis. So I'm not gonna say he's a liar.
Guys, I just got fucking poked knuckle deep in the eyeball. What the fuck? Why are you booing? What am I supposed to do about it? I didn't do the fucking poke. I can't see. This is bullshit. The fight was just getting going. Complete bullshit. I'm pissed.
It's on. How are we? It's even. Okay. Stay high. Faz parte do jogo, acontece.
On Ciryl Gane. About time Tom Aspinall is back in the UFC to keep the heavyweight division going. That's the most thing I'm excited about, right? When you look at Tom Aspinall, what he's been able to do inside the UFC and the heavyweight division is he has the shortest fight time in the whole entire company, meaning that he blasts to everybody each time he fights, whether it's submission game or if he's knocking them out. And that's one thing people don't talk about when it comes to Tom Aspinall. This man can knock you out and he can also submit you. He submitted Volkov with a Kimura from half guard. He's also knocked out Curtis Blade.
Anthony? No, I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed. I talked all day yesterday. Like, I just want to see Tom have to overcome some adversity. I want to see what he does when when his first plan of action doesn't work. What's he checked down to? Is he gonna wrestle? Can he compete with Ciryl Gane on his feet for 25 minutes? And I don't get any of those answers, and just like everybody at home, I'm disappointed.
Being poked in the eye is illegal, Brendan, but to fight with one eye is very common. The opponent's trying to hit your eye. He's trying to bust up and make your nose bleed. So that part of it does have question for guys like Anthony and I. We're trying to be polite. We're trying to show grace, but in all fairness, if you're the heavyweight champion of the world, you got to fight with one eye at times.
Now, the only blemish he has on his record is when he had that nasty knee injury from Curtis Blade the first time they met. But other than that, he's been clean his whole entire UFC career and finished everybody. He's never gotten a decision. His fight against Andre Arlovski, the combinations, him picking his shots, Andre turns his back, he submits Andre with a rear naked choke. He can truly fight anywhere. The only time Tom Aspinall gets in trouble is when somebody tries to hit him. He brings his head back and he...
E aí, Potan? Acontece.
Ciryl Gane's biggest weakness is his grappling. How he's been finished from John Jones, and when he fought Volkov, he kept trying to wrestle up, giving up his head and arm. And when he was also fighting Volkov, he had Volkov in a Cormier, and he didn't know what to do with it. He had a great position. He had the leg around his hip. He could have popped up or come around outside the back and locked up a triangle. His grappling awareness just isn't where it should be, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, you're fighting for a world championship. And
this guy is a freak show. He's a freak show. And you watch him. He's got this athleticism and this springiness and this explosiveness. With 4-ounce gloves, the dude could take out anybody. He really could.
Let's look to the keys of victory for these athletes. Let's start with Ciryl Gane, okay? 1-1 for Ciryl Gane. You got to move. He's got to move, and he's got to be trickster. I don't see him out techniquing Tom Aspinall. I don't see him out moving, so he's got to be a trickster of, you know, tricking Tom like, oh, I got you. Move. Gotcha. Oh, move. He's got to keep Tom Aspinall guessing. If he gives Tom Aspinall the opportunity to set outside the void, feint, leg kick, which he'll probably check those, feint, leg, and let him dictate when he's going to blitz across the void, he's going to get eaten up all day because Tom Aspinall is a master of blitzing across the void, landing those shots. And if he doesn't, you know, feint, kick, push kick, go lateral, always jump off the railroad tracks when the train's coming, he's going to get ran over.
Goes double leg, locks the hands beautifully. Again, look at this double leg. Drops down, locks hands below the butt, lifts, clean takedown, straight to mount. Straight to mount. Now, unless you know how to get half guard, you're going to have to go to your knees here. So now this guy, big guy, goes to his knees. He's getting juiced, elbows, punches, and he can't get out. He's stuck.
Well, I'm going with Tom Aspinall. I think Tom Aspinall hits too hard. His punches, one thing I didn't bring up is that I'm sure he hits very hard, but we don't talk about the accuracy. He's always accurate when he goes, bah, bah, bah. It's always the 2 down the pipe. He's always accurate. And 3, he can strike, he can wrestle, and he understands where he needs to be at when it comes to the jiu-jitsu part of the game.
Now, I almost guarantee you, they're going to come out and their game plan is going to be put Ciryl Gane on his butt. Put him on his butt. Put him on his butt. Take away some of his explosiveness. Zap his arms a bit. And issue juicers. Issue juicers here. And again, a lot of pressure on Tom Aspinall.
So what do you think? Was this fight destiny or disaster waiting to happen? Drop your take in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, because the next breakdown will expose what really went down behind the scenes after that final punch.